You won't believe this. I just dozed off on the bus for a second, and this 70-year-old lady slapped me twice. Pretending to sleep, huh? No respect for your elders. Get up and give me your seat. I was completely shocked. What year is this? People actually forcing others to give up their seats now. Sure, respecting the elderly has always been a traditional virtue, but looking at this lady, she clearly just came back from her line dancing session. Why should she force me to give up my seat? And on top of that hit me. My temper flared up instantly. Why should I move just because you say so? You're not my family. Maybe your own kids don't treat you right, but don't take it out on strangers just because you're old. I fired back, and her face turned purple with rage. She started shoving me and cursing me out. Who are you calling an unfilial kid? Listen here, you little brat. My son makes 6 figures a year. We own 3 houses in New York. I'm way better off than a broke nobody like you taking the bus. I can't stand you out-of-towners. Oh wow, 6 figures. Then why are you on the bus? Guess money really doesn't buy filial piety. No wonder you're so bitter, lady. That just made her even angrier. Come here everyone, look at this kid's attitude. An old lady like me with bad legs. He pretends to sleep and ignores me, and then has the nerve to talk back. Look, I'm telling you kid, today whether you like it or not, you're giving me that seat. People around started whispering. Clearly most disapproved of her behavior, but there's always a few who love to play moral police. Then a middle-aged woman chimed in. Respecting elders is a virtue, and you're young. Standing a bit won't kill you. Then the bus conductor added, young man, I think she's right. Just be a good guy and give the lady your seat. The conductor said that just to avoid trouble. She didn't care who was right, just wanted her shift to end. Seeing someone take her side, the lady smirked triumphantly. You hear that, you little punk? Get up now. I just shook my head. What, not giving up my seat is suddenly a crime? We all paid our fare. These aren't priority seats. Young people have a right to sit too. I worked all day. Is resting on the bus wrong? Look at this lady. She's probably fitter than me, doing pull-ups at the park. Hundreds of swings, no problem. Why should I give up my seat and not moving? If I don't play by their rules, they can't guilt trip me. Seeing this, the lady just lost it, cursing me out left and right, with every nasty word you can imagine. In her eyes, I was basically the worst person ever, unworthy of the bus, and unworthy of being in New York. Right then, a cold voice echoed in my head. Random mission triggered. Refuse all moral blackmail. System rewards. 1 prosthetic leg trial card. 1 cancer diagnosis certificate. I smiled inside. The prosthetic leg card lets me temporarily replace my legs with prosthetics. Then they revert back. A sly grin spread across my face. You want to guilt trip me? You think being weak makes you right. Fine, now I'm disabled and have cancer. Who's weaker now? As the lady and conductor kept lecturing me, the middle-aged woman saw my prosthetic leg and still said, so what if he's missing legs? He's not dying. If you have no legs, why take the bus? You're just causing trouble and wasting public resources. Okay, stop, I was wrong. I'll give up the seat, fine. The lady looked even prouder, with a victor's smirk. That's better. You're young, standing won't hurt. Out-of-towners need to learn the rules. That's right. Young man, we all have elders. Respecting them is respecting your future self. The conductor relaxed, but everyone else sighed inside. Another young person bullied into giving up their seat. I slowly stood up. I could feel the empty space under my pants, connected to cold prosthetics. What's taking so long? At this rate, I'll be home by the time you move. 3 houses, remember, move it. Then she impatiently yanked my shoulder. As she pulled, I felt a surge of glee and let out a loud cry, then fell straight to the floor. The lady scoffed, faking a fall won't work. I was running scams before you were born. I'm getting this seat today. No disabled person is stopping me. But just then, the bus driver hit the brakes out of habit, and everyone lurched forward. The 2 prosthetics strapped to my legs rolled out. In that moment, the bus went dead silent. Everyone stopped talking, staring in disbelief. I stayed quiet, just lying there, like an Oscar winner, using my arms to crawl, struggling to move forward, toward my legs. As I crawled, if I bumped into anyone's leg, I'd apologize profusely. Sorry, excuse me, can you lift your foot so I can get my prosthetic? Realizing I was disabled, and severely so, everyone's anger started to boil. They turned to see the lady, still firmly seated and frozen, and their eyes filled with fury. First a guy stood up. He quickly grabbed my prosthetics and helped me put them back on, asking, you okay? I'm fine, it was my fault. Please don't blame the lady. It wasn't her doing. My words reminded everyone, and they all let loose, fighting a disabled person for a seat. Have you no decency? You're absolutely shameless. The lady shrank back, muttering under her breath. Well, he didn't say he was disabled, and if you're disabled, stay home. Why take the bus? Who wants to announce their disability? He didn't want to give up his seat because he didn't want people to know, and you just had to expose him. And why can't disabled people take the bus? Disgusting. It's not that the elderly went bad, it's that bad people got old. And you are a perfect example. Give the seat back now. Someone got so angry, they pulled the lady aside and told me to sit back down. I shook my head. No, I think that woman and the conductor were right. We all get old. Respecting the elderly is respecting your future self. I wasn't considerate enough. That shifted everyone's anger to the middle-aged woman and conductor who had guilted me earlier, but the middle-aged woman still wouldn't back down, saying, so he's missing legs. Does he have to play the victim? He's not dying. Just then, my cancer diagnosis slipped out. In that moment, both women trembled, and everyone on the bus glared at them with fury.